Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Let's talk about it. You got your money on Mike Tyson or you got your money on Jake Paul? You guys let me know. Do I think that Mike Tyson stands a chance? It's kind of hard to believe that Mike Tyson would stand a chance seeing that he's 60 years old. But he has been boxing for a lot more years than Jake Paul has. But could Jake Paul's youthfulness get him the win? And don't get me wrong, I'm 34 years old, so I'm in my mid-30s already. And I kind of feel like I'm still in my youth. I kind of feel like I'm still in my prime. I kind of feel like I can still move the same way that I used to move when I was 18 years old. So I think that most people that are rooting for Mike Tyson to win, which I do want to see Mike Tyson win at the end of the day, but I think most people that are rooting for Mike Tyson to win are probably people that are over the hill already. And I consider myself to be over the hill at 34. So some people stay on the hill, on top of the hill to their 40s, but I'm not one of those people. And I think most people aren't those people. And I think that's the reason why most people want Mike Tyson or are rooting for Mike Tyson to win. That's also the reason why I'm rooting for Mike Tyson to win. You know, you kind of want to have some sort of hope or be represented by somebody who's late in their age and still aren't over the hill. But I think the reality of it is, I think Jake Paul does have a lot of respect for the boxing industry or the boxing world or the boxing community. I really do think he does. And I also think he lacks the heart. Absolutely 100% lacks the heart because he's not from where boxers are from. He hasn't been in the depths of like where the boxing struggle is from. You know, boxing is mainly for people trying to get out of the struggle, not people that aren't struggling to enter the sport. So that's why I think that Jake Paul does have a legit love for the sport because he didn't need boxing. If anything, I hate to say it, I know right now the numbers aren't doing too well, but we'll see with this Mike Tyson fight how the numbers are. I would argue that boxing needs him, especially women boxing. What he did with Amanda Serrano was amazing. $1 million purse for women boxing that's never been seen before, and she's been like, I think she unified all 4 belts in 2 different weight classes. She's been a champion in 5 different weight divisions, or maybe even more. I don't know. And she still hasn't seen $1 million payout till Jake Paul came about. But aside from all of that, just me saying that I don't think he has the heart to knock him out, but I do got Jake Paul winning. I think he's got too much respect for boxing, and I think he's got too much respect for Mike Tyson, the legend, that he probably won't go for it, on top of him lacking the heart. Once he gets cracked by Tyson a couple times, lacking the heart to win by knockout. But I do think that Jake Paul can knock out Mike Tyson, and I don't want to see it. I want to see Mike Tyson win, like I said before, but I got Jake Paul winning by knockout in the 6th round. Why do I pick Jake Paul by knockout? Even though I think he lacks the heart to knock him out, and I think he has so much respect for him. I think the chances are too stacked against the legend. 60 years old is a tough age. Anybody who's been around any boxing gym for long enough knows what it's like to deal with an older boxer that still think he has the movements, but they're not quite there. So when I see the little clips, which are very small clips that they're uploading online, like 10 seconds, 5-second clips of him making a couple moves, you could already tell that his movements just aren't there. And if Jake Paul has the heart or the lack of respect or the heart to crack Mike Tyson a couple times, I don't think he's going to last. So Jake Paul by the 6th round if I had to put my money on it, even though my heart is with Mike Tyson, the legend, the GOAT, an older boxer that could potentially still beat a young boxer, even though some would argue, whatever. But just basing things off what they are. Jake Paul is signed up with the commission. He's a professional boxer, up-and-coming professional boxer with a few wins under his belt. Whichever way the wins may have been. Don't forget that Sylvia fought what's his name, Junior, who was a legit world champion and had the belt for a couple years, a WBC belt for a couple years. So Chavez Jr. So don't forget that Sylvia beat him. You know, I think it was a technical knockout that the ref stopped it. So he beat him, and Jake Paul actually ended up knocking him out a couple years later, 2 years later, I believe. So he has beaten somebody who can fight. So anyways, I'm not going to argue whether Jake Paul's a boxer or not. He signed up with the boxing committee. I don't know which commission and which state, but he's a professional boxer, has a professional license. And so you kind of want to see Mike Tyson, after all these years, still be able to put a beating on him. But I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think Mike Tyson's got it anymore. Well, obviously he doesn't have it, you know. But if anybody's been around a boxing gym, they know Mike Tyson doesn't have it. They know he's lost his step already. They know he's that older boxer in the gym that still wants to spar with the young kids like he still has it, and the young kids are going soft on him. And then they give him a story to tell when he goes back home and, you know, he tells everybody, oh, I was keeping up with the young kids, you know, but the young kids are really just like playing around. So, yeah, if I was going to put my money on it, I'm broke right now, by the way, so I don't have any money to bet. But if I was going to bet money, I would bet my money on Jake Paul winning by knockout in the 6th round. I don't know if it's going to be a technical knockout or a legit knockout, but I put it on Jake Paul. Knockout, 6th round. All right, so how that beer come out? Looks like I've been doing it for a couple years. So what do you guys think about the boxing event? You guys let me know. You guys got your money on Mike Tyson or you got your money on Jake Paul? You guys let me know.